It's Mike coming at you with another Planet Coaster Park Spotlight. Thank you for joining me, welcome to the video, and welcome to Our Adventures, created by Flooded Tombs and Birtie. Now today's park was created on a next-gen Xbox, and this is from the creators of Little Hamlet Hollows, so very excited to see the follow-on park from that. Little Hamlet Hollows was my number 2 park of last year, was a sensational park, and this is the follow-on park from that. We are in for a treat today. This park has got a whopping 50,000 pieces in it. 50,000 for a console park. It's almost unheard of. When you delete 5 of the rides, it's still on 98%. So goodness knows what this actual percentage is. It's got to be around the 140 to 150% mark. And as the spotlight goes on, you may notice a little bit of juddering. This park is almost a console killer. So I had to close the park. There won't be any guests, I'm afraid, and I was having to delete stuff after I'd looked at it just to try and get the frame rate a little bit better. That's how detailed this park is. So I am super excited to get into this. So without further ado, no more messing about, let's hop in and have a look around, shall we? Right, so here we are. We've just come through the park entrance. We've got a little tunnel there, just where the bus is coming through. And we come out of that tunnel, we come straight to this little roundabout. So let's work our way around here. We've got a little security booth, a little ticket booth. So, little dude just stood in there. Hello, mate. You right? Just coming in. Matty, yeah? Iron Matty, coming in for a spotlight. Yeah, all good? Open the gates. There we go. Well, I like this wall. Well, like that. So a nice little custom wall just coming down here. And then as we work our way into the park, we've got all the disabled parking just to our left and right. Always nice to see the disability access and thinking of the disabled users of the park. And just down here, look at this water feature. Look at the foliage and the rockwork. There's a waterfall just over there. Love it. There's a little bit of the frame rate I was talking about. So with this being an Xbox park, I have already pre-filmed this. I have already been around the entire park. I did try to keep the stuttering down to a minimum as much as I could and the frame rate as good as I could. So apologies if it is a little bit janky in places like that little bit there. It does get better as the spotlight goes on, as I'm able to delete more after I've looked at it. But, I mean, look at the detail around here. This is fantastic. Yeah, the juddering was really bad at this point of the spotlight. So we've got this giant car park just here. All the road layout with all the markings and everything all done properly. Love this. A multi-storey car park. Looks fantastic. And then you've just got a little coach turnaround all the way down here. A little bit of paint tool just in the centre with some cones just to separate the two sides. And then let's work our way back to the park. I love these little steps that you've got here that just work their way up to the path. Just hiding that gap of the path where it's going down. That looks fantastic. And then as we come over the bridge, I love this design on the floor. Just really breaking up the floor. And then as we walk down to the entrance, I mean, guys, look at this. How good is that? That is incredible. So much detail. It looks like a genuine, real place. This is the type of park that you would want to come and visit. Believe me. Especially when we've been on some of the rides. So we've got a photo point just here with a giant snake and a statue that's dropped down. Is there a snake there? No, there's not a snake. What are you talking about, Matty? There's no snake there. There's just a statue. Ignore me. I'm having a moment. Leave me alone. So we've got a little backstage just there. Backstage roads. Let's work our way back around here. So we've got lockers. We've got e-tickets. So if you purchase your tickets online, just get your tickets there. You've got the lockers just inside here. The amount of detail just throughout the park is just, it's on a whole new level. And anybody who is familiar with Flooded Tombs and Birtie's work will expect no less. They are the masters of what they do. Flooded is considered to be one of the best Planco console players for a reason. And this park is living proof of that. So just over here, you can get some more tickets over here. So we've got an exit just there. I will be skimming over some things just because the park is so big. There's so much to look at. I didn't spend as much time in this park as I would have liked to have done, despite the fact that the spotlight is 58 minutes. It was 90 when I started. I had to cut some stuff out. Honestly, you could spend hours in this park. Absolutely hours. If you own an Xbox, go and download this park. Experience it for yourself. And if you don't own an Xbox, just watch this spotlight. And if you do own an Xbox, still watch this spotlight anyway. Look at this entrance. I love that. I love the dual element of that like bit where it steps up. And then all the foliage and the water on top, look. It's just so good. It's very reminiscent of something what Nerd Chacho would do. I'm getting like very Nerd Chacho vibes from it. From his kind of build style. Just incredible. A beautiful entrance. You can imagine this being bustling first thing in the morning with hundreds of people and thousands of people all flocking into the park trying to get in for the day. And then we've got all the ventures just up there. Love that font. Yeah, really, really nice font there. Great job. So much detailing on there. But right, anyway, stop messing about. Let's go through. So we come through the ticket booth, come through the gates, and it just doesn't stop. Look at this again. Everywhere you look in this park, it's just beautiful sightlines. This opening main entrance plaza, it's stunning. Absolutely stunning. This puts Alton Towers and Thorpe Park to shame. Guys, take note. Like, just the shape of the building and then these coverings. Is there anything inside here? No, right. Come out. Come out. Stop breaking the immersion. I love the detailing and architecture on that craft services building. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love it. Love this park. We have the trading company there. We've got a block of toilets. It's so good with the flooring. The way that you've managed to break it up just with the bricks through the centre, and then there's so many different type of floor textures throughout the park. Just breaking it all up. You've got the plane just on top of there. Oh, honestly, it's just incredible. Got a little food cart just here. Got your ice creams just there. You got photography. And then all different signs pointing off to various different attractions. All the colours are all complementing each other so well. Despite the fact you've got like pink next to what looks like pirate texture. It really complements each other. It really works together so well. And then just with a different elevation, just coming down the steps there. And you've even got like the bit where it ramps down. So you're again thinking of them wheelchair users. Throughout the park, there's wheelchair access, disability access. So if there's stairs somewhere, you will find an alternative method where wheelchair users would be able to come through. This is just so good. Why have I taken a pause here? Matty, what were you doing? What were you doing, Matty? Just ignore that. I could edit that out, but I've already put all the music and all the trimmings in, and I'll have to re-go and do it all again. So just ignore that. We'll bypass that. A peek behind the curtain, so to speak. We've got a little burger shop just here. All these interiors all done. So Birtie's Burgers. I'll go for Birtie's Burger. I'll have a quarter pounder with bacon and cheese on, please. Do you want lettuce? Yeah, go on then. And salad or mayo. I'll have mayo on it, actually. I love this interior. Even the way that you've just separated it off there. You've got some of the stools just to sit on. You've got some papers on the tables. What's back through here? No, nothing in there. Stop breaking the immersion, Matty. I can't help myself. FYI, I actually recorded about the first half of the spotlight about 2 months ago. So I'm watching this back now and I actually cannot remember it. Now the rest of it, like the second half of the spotlight, I filmed today, so it's fine, I can remember that. But yeah, this was about 2 months ago, and because of the stuttering and the problems that I was having, it put me off a little bit. So This is as new to me as it is to you. But look at this building. It's so good. The Skyway. It's just everything. I'm just going to be gushing over this park all the way through. I'm going to lose track how many times I say it. Love it. Architecture, beautiful. Just words are going to escape me. This spotlight. Well, as we come through, let's just have a quick look at the queue line. So we'll cut over here. I really like this interior. So just having the Skyway close to the park entrance, just being able to hop over to the other side of the park where some of the bigger attractions are. That's a really nice touch. Very realistic for a park. So to take you over there to the B&M Dive Coaster, you've also got a launch coaster over there as well. Yeah, just all the detailing, even with the fallen over barrels and things like that. You've got everything signed so we can get around. So we've got the Aura Rapids, the Forbidden Isle, the King's Valley, the Lost City, everything signposted. And then over this side we've got a 4D cinema. This is the type of park you could spend hours and hours in. I could have quite easily made this a 3-hour spotlight, just taking in every single little detail. Like them little windows there with the wheels inside. Vents with smoke coming out. It's just them little tiny details that add so much to a park, and that's the reason you could spend hours in here and still notice these little details. So if it is that I do start skimming over a little bit more later, don't think that it's not that detailed. It is all the way through. It's just because of the time constraint, and people, I assume, don't want to watch a 3-hour spotlight, and I can't do that anyway with the systems that I've got. But so good. But anyway, let's start walking down towards our first area and towards our first coaster. So we've just got the exit for the cable cars there. You've got a lift for the wheelchair users once again. Just down here, there's a wheelchair access for the coaster. Really nice little touch there. Love the fact that you've thought about all these wheelchair access users. So nice to see. As we come down this path. So we've just got a little fishing shack just down here where you can go on some boat trips. All the foliage and the paint tool. Rock work, just everything is to such a high caliber. So we have the boat hire. I love this little shack. Really nice little shack. Very cool. Love it. So good, just go out on the boat on the lake. Yeah, great job. You get some really nice sights on there as well, wouldn't you? But let's work our way back. Let's go up these stairs, which brings us to the 4D cinema. And again, without the risk of repeating myself, just look at the architecture on this building. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Oh, you've even got a little horse, look. I forgot about that. So go on there, little kids horse ride, chuck a pound in, go for a ride. Certainly when my little lad was little, he was like, oh, Dad, can I go on them? I'd always have to make sure I had a pound, just so he could go on one of them. But yeah, great job. What a beautiful entranceway. You could spend hours in this entrance just alone. I mean, we're almost 15 minutes into the spotlight, and we've barely gotten into the park. Just everything is so detailed. One of the best entrances I've seen done on console. It truly is. Absolutely sensational. What a job. What a job, guys. Should be very, very proud of that. But right, anyway. Stop messing about, Matty. Come on. We need to crack on. People want to go on rides. That's what they're here for. So there's the back of Birtie's Burgers. So let's start working our way down towards the first coaster, which is a B&M Invert. Look at that inversion just there. But we're going to have a look here first. So backstage area. Throughout the park, backstage areas. Behind all the shops, behind all the rides, you'll find backstage areas, transfer tracks, everything you would find in a fully functioning park. Look at the layout of this. Just the way that it's seamlessly integrated into the area. Just building the anticipation. We haven't even got to the ride entrance, and you can just see the ride going around you at all times. Got the Kingo's Cafe, or King Os's Cafe. I don't know. I love how you can see the coaster everywhere. I mean, this element right here. Oh, look at that. So smooth. Now, I do remember, even though I filmed this a couple of months ago, I do remember that I couldn't find the entrance. FYI, I've already walked past it. But, yeah, I couldn't find the entrance. So I wander around for a little bit trying to find it. We've got a 360 power just over here. And here's me still trying to find the entrance. So there's the entrance for the 360, the obelisk. You can just see the river rapids, or the rapids just over in the distance. We'll be going on that shortly. We've got a emergency exit, staff only access there. And here's me now getting frustrated because I can't find the entrance. I'm like, oh, here it is. No, that's the wheelchair access. So I then go back again to try and find it. Come on, Matty, sort yourself out. Sort your life out. Love the way the coaster's like integrated into the terrain. Right, back on ourselves. Come on, Matty, you can do it. You can do it, just as the coaster goes over the top of us. See, told you, I walked past it. So we have the Osiris. Look at how they've done a test seat. So just sit there, see if you fit in the chair. Got the ride height sign, so let's have a walk down the queue lines. The queue lines in this park are on a whole new level. They are so good. I mean, this is a good queue line. I would actually say this is maybe one of the weaker queue lines of the park. And this is a good one. I think that's just a testament to how good all the others are. So we've got the Fast Pass just up here. And here we come to the ride. So we've got a B&M Inverted Coaster, the very first ride of the park. So let's go for a ride. Enjoy, everyone. What a first ride of the park to go on. Wow. That was amazing. Just so good, so smooth. Some of the elements and inversions were amazing. As I was saying as we were walking down the ride, the way that it's built into the area and you can just see it from all different angles, just amazing. What a fantastic coaster. I love that. You've got all the realistic elements, all the transfer tracks and everything. And then if you just have a quick look up the exit here, you've got the on-ride photo. So I did notice the on-ride camera as we were going around. Love that. And then just up here, the exit for the ride. And then the wheelchair access just here. Yeah, great first ride. And a sign of things to come throughout the rest of the park. All of the rides are of such a high quality. None of them are going to disappoint. But so we have the King's Valley. So obviously this is where we've just been. Just up there. So let's have a walk up towards the Aura Rapids, which is the Congo River Rapids. So we've got this flat ride just to our left. I love all the foliage in this park. So green and vibrant. Feels like a proper summer's day. Imagine like it just being really busy and people walking around with ice creams. And more signage. And we come over towards the river rapids. So another amazing queue line incoming again. Let's have a walk down. We'll go up here. And around. Under the covering. And then just wait till you see this station. It's so good. So here we go. And we come on to a circular station. How good is that? There's the exit just there. I mean, how amazing is that? You've got all the other ones around the outside, look. Took me a while to work out how they were actually done. I will tell you after the ride. But just absolutely sensational. Looks so realistic. Absolutely love it. So anyway, let's go for a ride, shall we? Enjoy. I would put a strong argument forward that that is one of the best rapids I've seen done yet on console. Again, just sensational work. All the little touches of realism. The fact that you've got all the little escapes as you go around. The detailing, the foliage, everything about it just worked. It's so well done. perfectly themed, lovely layout, and that was just genius with them around the outside. So as it goes around there underneath the stone, it actually drops down, and underneath the station is another station, which is how you've managed to get them up there. So clever, absolutely ingenious. And then you've got all the water pumps just over here, so thinking of keeping the water clean, because obviously people are going to get splashed in the face, so they need to keep the water clean. You've even got access to it there with the stairs. Is there anything you guys didn't think of? It really does feel like an authentic, genuine, functioning park. Just incredible, guys. Again. And I just can't get over this station. I can't get over that station. So good. But anyway, we need to crack on. So let's hop down the exit. And let's start working down towards our next ride. So now we're in the territory where it's just going to be, we walk from ride to ride to ride now. So I think next we've got a Vekoma Boomerang. So we'll walk down here. And turn left. I do like these shops. I like how you put the barrels over the top. That's a nice little touch. We got more seating. There's so many shops and seating areas in this park. There's mostly seating areas outside every single ride. So if people didn't want to go on the rides and their friends or family wanted to go on, they could just sit off the ride with the bags and everything, which is a nice touch. So Main Street back there, Pirate up here. So let's start working our way up towards the Pirate area. Nice little elevation change. We've got a access area there, or escape route for the rapids. And transition to another different path type. And come up here and squirt the people on the rapids. Chuck a quid in, start squirting the people. Even more seating. We got a park map. No access. Ah, not for me. I'll do whatever I want. I make my own rules. So this is all the backstage area of the rapids. So this must be the water pump. No, it's not. That's the transfer area. So the water pump must just be down here. Yep. No access just to the water pump. That's where the ladder is, just going up to it. I've got to just check inside this building. Oh, there was actually things there. So a bin lorry and a van. I love the fact that you've put all these roads going all the way around the outside of the park. And you've still done the foliage all around the outside and the paint tool and the rock work. So even the places where the guests can't access, you've still taken the time to decorate it. You got the park map. And then come down here. Look at that shot. Oh, wow. Water feature. Stunning. And then as we come down here, even more seating with another viewpoint again. Oh, why not? Let's have another look again. It's such a nice shot. Just as the cable cars go over the top of us. Yeah, great job. So we have the Pirate Park, which is the children's play area. I love what you've done, turning that ship upside down and then putting a bench underneath it. That's really clever. We've got the slide. I mean, look, this is fantastic. I would have so played on this. Got a sand pit. You got a rope swing. Oh, I would have wanted to come to this park just to play in this play area. You got a merry-go-round. And you even got slides. Oh, it's using the ship. I didn't even notice that while I was filming. I never even picked up on that. So you've got the slides coming down from the ship. That was really clever. We've got a little splash zone. I mean, this park is tailored to everybody, isn't it? This is a true family day out. Whether you're looking for your white knuckle coasters, or your tamer coasters, or just your little family areas, it's got something for everybody. But we have Kraken, which is a Vekoma Boomerang. I like the purple colouring. I really like that purple. So, Kraken, ride the beast. Let's have a walk down this queue path. The ride comes right past the queue. Really dynamic and interactive with the queue line. Then we go through the pirate ship, underneath the track. up to the station. Got all these barrels everywhere, just maintaining that pirate feel. Lovely station. Really great station. But anyway, let's go for a ride on this boomerang, shall we? Enjoy, everybody. I think it's safe to say I love that ride. Just like all the others in the park, there isn't a single ride that I don't like. Great job. Nice to see an original layout for a boomerang rather than the stereotypical generic one that you generally see where they go up together. I love the fact that it goes over the top of the station and over the queue path. Really well done. Great job. Love it. We've got a Roctopus just there. I'd missed that. We've walked completely past that. I didn't even notice it. And then we come up to our B&M Dive Coaster. So we've got another ice cream stand just there. Just like with the boomerang, I love the colouring of that. Like that teal, blue and yellow. Is it yellow or green? I don't know. Let me know. What do you think? Is that yellow or green? I don't know. I can't decide. Can't decide. Oh, the ride's just going up. Oh, that looks ace. That looks absolutely ace. We need to go on it. Right, come on. Let's go on it. Let's do it. Oh, it splashes as it goes past. Right, come on. Stop dawdling. Let's go on it. So we have Luska. Let's have a walk down this queue path. Okay, that's yellow. That beam was yellow. So, yeah, we'll go with yellow. It must have been a trick of the lights. It's not green, it's yellow. I love this natural wood feel that you've got all around here. Using all the natural log pieces and wooden pieces. Even to do the station. Yeah, great job. So, anyway, we've got this B&M Dive Coaster. Let's go for a ride. Enjoy. Yet another amazing ride. Once again, what more can I say? It's fantastic. The sight line from the top of here, just overlooking the entire park. I mean, that is sensational. Oh, wow. And then just as it splashes through the water down there. Yeah, great layout. Didn't reinvent the wheel, but it didn't need to. I love the fact that there's a skull there. And then you've got the ride camera just there that I've just gone past. The foliage just around the station. Yeah, great job. Great theming. Great coaster once again. So let's hop out the exit. And let's start working our way towards the next coaster. Oh, I do like it when it's like this, when we can just go coaster to coaster to coaster. It does mean more editing on my side, but I I don't mind. It's worth it. That is definitely yellow. Yeah, definitely yellow. It was a trick of the light, alright? Leave me alone. It clearly is not green. So, as we walk up here, we've got some more food and drink again. We've got even more seating. So you can just sit here just as the coaster goes whizzing around you. We've got a backstage area just separated by the gate there. So just some bins back here. Right, and let's carry on around here. So let's go up these stairs, shall we? Here we go. Up we go. I like how you've even decorated. So even decorated the stairs. So that's not the in-game steps. You've actually used the tile pieces to cover up each one. That's a nice little touch. So that'll take us back to where we were earlier on. That'll take us over to more coasters. And if we work up here, this will take us towards the other side of the skyway. We've got another seating area with more toilets, food and drink. And this may be the best place in the park to sit and have your dinner. Look at that. You've just got the Ferris wheel over there. You've got a drop tower. You've got the launch coaster that you can see. You've got the Pepsi Max machine, which came from Little Hamlet Hollows. I recognise that. Great job of that. And then here we've got the second, talk my English. The second Skyway station. That's why it was difficult to say. It was 3 S's. Second Skyway station. It tripped myself up. But anyway, let's bypass the fact that Matty can't talk English properly. And let's just move on, shall we? So, let's walk down here. Just, I can't quite get over just all the sightlines in this park. It's like, there's not a single place in the park where you can't look around and see something and be blown away by the detail. It's just throughout the entire park, everywhere. Even, I mean, look at that. The little water feature there with all the weeds and the vines coming up. There isn't a single place in this park that is not detailed in some way. Whether that just be some foliage or some rock work or even just some barrels and some clutter. It's just detailed everywhere. And the more I'm looking at the park, the more I can see why it's 50,000 pieces. It's just insane. Absolutely insane. And I can see why the console is struggling with it. I mean, as you can see throughout the spotlight, the stuttering has gotten better. Bearing in mind, I've deleted pretty much everything that we've looked at on the first half of the park so far, which is why the frame rate has gotten better. And it's still over 100%. Despite the fact that I've deleted all that, it's still over 100%. That's how big this park is. It's insane. But this must be the exit for the ride. So we've got another Pepsi vending machine just over there. Let's not look there too much. This is the exit for the ride. So let's come back down here and let's have a look at this. So we have Balut. I love that sign. And look at this for a queue line. Now that is fancy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Interfere entrance. Ride under construction. Ah, right, so you'd run out of pieces of that. We're going to bypass that. Nobody saw a thing. Close your eyes, everybody. I think we can forgive them for 50,000 pieces. For that one little undecorated area. We can forgive them. I mean, this is a queue line and a half. Look at this. You got all the exits, all the 5 exits as you go around. Oh, so the queue actually winds around the drop tower. That's ingenious. So incorporating the 2 rides together into the one building. Really nicely done. God, this queue goes on forever. Come on. Come on, we're almost there. Almost there. I wish I got a taxi now. There we go. Up to the station. Really nice, modern, fancy station. It's so sleek and modern and clean. It's just fantastic. And I love that screen just over there. But anyway, let's go for a ride, shall we? Enjoy, everyone. Birtie absolutely smashed it with that ride. Like all the other rides in the park, sensational once again. I love the way that it's going through the trees and just hugging the terrain. Like just the riding the ground kind of thing. It was just so well done, so well integrated into the area. I think that's one thing that's jumping out at me, is like none of the rides are on the outside of the park. They're all built within the park itself, like going over the paths and interacting with each other. And then this station is just incredible. Look at this building. I love all the mesh fencing coming around the outside. And then we've got all the backstage area. We've got the transfer track once again. Just, guys, take a bow, honestly. We haven't even finished the spotlight yet, but it's so, so good. There's the transfer track back there. Honestly, it's just brilliant. Once again, just like all the other rides in the park. So, anyway, let's hop out the exit and let's carry on. So, I believe it's 2 more coasters we have left to go on. Just as the ride comes past us there, it's a lovely shot. The ride comes over the path there as well. More detailing. I mean, that's what I was saying earlier, man. Just some random pieces chucked there, but it works. All the rock work that's done all down the left-hand side. Yeah, amazing. So we walk all the way down here towards the final area of the park. Got a little water fountain just there, look. And if we turn left, we'll go to the last area. Or if we turn right, which is what we're going to do, you've just got this nice little scenic walk down here. No rides down here. There's just 2 little access points between the 2 halves of the park. Some nice sight lines like this one here. Why not? It'd be rude to not have a look while we're here. Beautiful. Love it. We carry on down here. You've got the coaster just to our right. Is it around? Is it around? Is it going to come whizzing past? Come on. No, it's not. Okay, never mind. Carry on. And then the ride's just to our right again. And then as you come down here, you've just got the pirate ship to our left. And this brings us back down towards the splash zone and where the Boomerang and the B&M Dive Coaster were. So we have the Grief Gallery pirate ship. Let's go towards the final area of the park. Guys, if I have missed things in this spotlight, I do really apologise, but I wanted to try and ensure that I got as much in as I could. As I've said, it could have easily been a 2-3 hour spotlight just looking at every single detail in this park, because there's so much to look at. I mean, all this backstage area here, so well detailed, so practical. Love it. You've got water pumps back here. You've got all the piping all back here. All the stuff that the guests aren't even going to see. Incredible. Got a little staff area just over here. Even got a vending machine there, look. For the staff. That was nice of you. Thinking of the staff. We've got the stairs coming up here. Access up to there. And then that's the other bit of the park. We don't want to have a look at that, so stop ruining it. Let's walk around here and let's come back. Yeah, great job. Lovely back of house stuff. So we've got another flat ride there. Got a plane wing just on the ground, as you do. And look at this. Oh my god, it's so good. So, so good. I love how you've put the shops underneath the flat ride. That's a nice little touch. So that is Zolti. I assume that's how you pronounce it. I'm going with it. We've got this rock hand holding a torch. That's clever. I like that. That looks really smart. And then if you did want to skip this area, the path goes around. And then we've got this little coaster here. So we've got a Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster. Look how tiny that footprint is. That is so, so tiny. I don't know how you've managed to get a Gerstlauer into such a small area. And the detailing around it, the theming, that's almost like Phantasialand style theming right there. Going like Taran vibes or something. I'm aware that Taran isn't a Gerstlauer before anyone says in the comments. I'm aware of that. I just mean the theming is what I mean. Leave me alone. Right, let's have a walk down here, shall we? So we have Chantic. Nice. Nice font. Let's have a walk up this queue path. This is the queue path, isn't it? Yes, it is. There's a person there. Right, so let's have a walk down here. Keep clear. So we walk underneath the coaster again. Underneath the coaster again. The queues are all so dynamic with the coasters. I think every single queue line in the park, you're walking underneath the coasters or over them. There's some kind of interaction. And then we have another fantastic open plant station this time. So let's go for a penultimate ride of the park. Let's do it. Enjoy. However you manage to fit that ride in a footprint that size, I will never know. Not only that, but to make it so smooth as well, I've got to commend you for that. That was sensational. Absolutely incredible. The theming all the way around. I did ride that twice. So the first time just kind of like taking... Well, no, not going to lie. The first time I was too busy looking around everything that was going on, and I didn't really pay attention to the ride itself. I was too busy looking at all the theming. So the second time I had to go on just to experience the ride itself. Incredible. Incredible once again. Just like all the other rides. We've got one to go on. It's just as good as all the others. Again, just amazing. Love it. And I really like this exit. Just as you walk through here. Really nice exit covering. Great detailing. So we've got the flat ride just there. And we have a walk down here. So we're starting to approach the end of the spotlight. We've got some little boats just in the lake here. So we have the RC Congo Cruise. So something else for the kids again. And then let's have a walk around here, shall we? We've got another food truck just there. I'm assuming this must be the exit. No climbing. No, don't do that. No, I wouldn't recommend that. That would be dangerous. You might drown and die. Got a block of toilets. Oh, I like that block of toilets, you know. That looks awesome. Yeah, really fancy block of toilets. Where does that go? Nowhere. Okay, never mind. I got excited for a minute. And then we've got a gift shop just up here. So this must be the exit of the ride just there. Yeah, must be. So let's turn around. Let's go back again. Look at this detailing. That must have taken ages to go around there. Right, let's cut over here. No one saw a thing. There's a ride camera just there. Just there. See? Told you. Got a little covering here just where we can see the ride go past. Yep. Like it. Oh, we've got a sign here. So we have Temple Expedition. This ride is not suitable for persons with the following conditions. Expected mother's heart conditions. I was still reading. High blood pressure, back problems, and something else. I didn't finish reading it. I've got back problems. Oh, no. I'm going on it anyway. I'll suck it up. It'll be fine. Look at that. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That is so good. Right. Final ride of the park, Cascade. Let's do it. Enjoy. The park spotlight has just been bookended by two incredible rides, starting with that B&M Invert at the start of the spotlight, ending on this Cascade. Just like all the other rides. I'm literally just repeating myself. It was incredible. Again, world class. Again, just like all the others. There's nothing else to say. Loved it. Great job. Great job. Right, Sam. If we have a walk up here, this will bring us to the end of the park, unfortunately. Which is a bit sad to see with a park like this. I want to spend all day here. Ooh, what's down here? So we've got more backstage just there, look. Roped off for safety. Nice. I'm sure I must have missed about 3 or 4 different backstage areas throughout the park. So that's the back of the 4D cinema. And then we've got FDP and BEC All Adventures. Yeah, and then here we are back at the main entrance again. I mean, guys, what a park. What a park. Nothing that I'm going to say is going to do it justice. It really isn't. I think everyone who's watched can get that experience for themselves. I'm not going to do a nighttime POV of this park. I'm not doing that intentionally. I did have a look at it. It's not supposed to be a nighttime park. So for that reason, I've not shown it at night. It didn't have many lights, but it's not supposed to. And with 50,000 pieces, I'm pretty sure you can be forgiven. I'd almost missed this in the spotlight, so I did realise this at the very end. So we've got the tailor-made coffee shop just down here. So another design interior. But guys, take a bow. What a park you have created here. Absolutely incredible. One of the most realistic parks I've seen done. Yet one of the most authentic, genuine parks I've seen done yet. It feels like a true, genuine place, somewhere I would like to go for a day out. Well done. What did you all think? I am sure you all loved this one. Let me know down below in the comments. But I'll be back in a couple of days for another Planet Coaster Spotlight. Take care, stay safe, look after yourselves, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!